You are listening to Arkansas Public Theater's production of Amanda Kill, Episode 4. This episode contains violence and some sexuality. Therefore, it may not be suitable for some audiences. Discretion is advised.
Hey Amanda, would you like a menu or do you know what you want?
The coffee is on and the biscuits are hot at the Farmer's Co-op. It's Amanda's favorite place to go for a meal she never eats.
Double mezcal, please.
Would you like to order breakfast?
What time is it?
9:15.
Oh, that's too early.
I saw you drive up in that Charger. Nice. How'd you afford that?
I got a veteran's discount, but I'm looking to sell it. I need the money to get my van out of storage.
Huh. I might be interested. Engine and transmission okay?
Primo. Only driven to church.
How much?
400?
I have 325.
Okay.
Order up.
It's Dinwiddie weather. Hot, humid, and tedious. The kind of weather where nothing happens until something does. And some things are happening. There's a new murder. Vic Chibble, Major, U.S. Army. There's a new girl in town. Amanda Kahari, community volunteer. The FBI is mobilizing for what looks like a lengthy visit. And District Attorney McGaugh had his second best press conference ever on the Carly Selfridge murder. Fortunately for McGaugh's re-election prospects, the press conference has made the local news. Unfortunately, it's being watched by Sheriff Sylvan Honeywell, along with Deputy Rockwell Pfister and Duty Sergeant Winsome Adolphus.
The victim is Carl Selfridge.
I mean Winsome.
The respected
Look at McGaugh's
leader,
stance. Exuding
dry
dominance,
cleaner and consultant.
sexuality, right leg forward, hips cocked
His
assertively.
pants are tight, Rockwell. Could be polyester. What do you think, Sheriff?
Oh, I don't believe a lot of things, and this press conference is one of them. We have a problem. 2 problems.
Lim Tuckerman's fly is open.
District Attorney McGaugh needs a facial. He dresses like he's colorblind.
Ugh.
True, but not correct. I'll help. 1. Why is Deputy Lim Tuckerman cooperating on a case with the DA and the Dunbarton police? 2. This was supposed to be a suicide. Here's McGaugh calling it a homicide.
Which means some people will think Carl Selfridge was murdered.
Murder? Everybody knew Selfridge needed to kill herself. She was thigh-deep in lawsuits from that Dinwiddie Arsenal thing. McGaugh is bluffing.
McGaugh doesn't know when he's bluffing. He has confidence on 2 legs. James has never lost a case.
So it's murder. Somebody gets a life sentence. End of story.
Not when our DA is writing the story.
Well, slap the smile back on my face, Sheriff. That means if James is looking up people's skirts, he might just look up yours.
Exactly, Winsome. And he's not going to like what he sees.
Ooh.
McGaugh and I have a past. Let's make sure he stays out of our future.
Let's give him a red herring.
Ooh, they're gross and they're always pickled.
A cover story that gives McGaugh no political gain in prosecuting the Selfridge case.
Yes, he dropped the case like it was last night's lover.
The medical examiner is my yoga instructor. I could casually mention that Carly pawned the engagement ring James gave her.
No, Carly would have sold it to the same pawn shop James bought it from. Actually, Carly threw it in the river the night he gave it to her. No, let the person who screwed this up pay the price. To quote from Scripture, "Yea, though my brother hath failed me, let my retribution be swift, that his tongue may be stilled forever." Who did the job? Who made the hit on Carly?
It was
Pert under near.
We're in the detectives' bullpen at Dunbarton Police Headquarters. Peculiar Humphreys and Padma Handshoot are having a chat with a frequent guest, Pert Undernear.
Murder, armed robbery, theft of military property, arson in a house of worship, unlawful confinement, public lewdness, non-payment of alimony, kidnapping, extortion.
And inciting prostitution, Miss Peculiar.
That's not on your rap sheet.
It's a new one, Miss Padma. Last night I had $50. Thought I'd spend it where it would do the most good.
I don't like you, Pert. If evil exists, you are its distorted byproduct.
Actually, I'm the byproduct of dollar drink night on a first date. My mom loves telling that story.
Pert, you murdered Carly Selfridge. I can have you spooning with a cellmate all day, every day for the rest of your life. Or you help us. We'll help you. It's been a bad month. Carly's murder is one of 18 sad stories in this sad town.
Pert, you're an itty-bitty fish in a big pan. What we're really after is the hand that holds the spatula. Come on, Pert. Who's adding the lemon butter and garlic? Who in Dinwiddie County is smart enough to plan 18 homicides?
You know, spooning is not so bad. Sometimes it's not so good. Why should I put my trust in a system that makes deals with people like me?
That's Pert for you. Asking a question that requires government employees to give an untruthful answer. But that's government work, and it's what Padma and Peculiar signed up for. In the meantime, Sheriff Honeywell is finding out that Rockwell hired Pert to take out Carly.
I would love to be able to tell you it hurt, but Carly
Pert Undernear is your roommate?
Well, bind me by the wrist.
It seemed like the perfect fit. He's a quick learner.
So is my wife.
He's good with his hands.
So is my stepdaughter.
He's affordable.
So is my nephew.
Pert has given us a whopping PR headache. Just when Vic Chibble is liquidated, and just when I ask the quorum court for a budget increase.
Look, he's between jobs. I asked him if he'd mind killing Carly. I gave him $50 and a gift card.
For $100, Pert might just kill himself.
What a dankly glorious problem you've given us, Rockwell. On a side note, why was Deputy Tuckerman at that press conference?
He wasn't picking up his dry cleaning, not the way he dresses.
You assigned him, Sheriff. It was for Interdepartmental Cooperation Day. Lem was lending a hand as a ballistics expert. He's the one who realized Carly didn't die of a bullet wound.
That's actually pretty remarkable considering there's no scientific support for his hypothesis.
Lem just blew our cover story. Stop admiring his work.
What's not to admire about Lem? Dedicated, muscular, handsome. Lost an arm in the line of duty, and he got a commendation from the quorum court for causing the least damage to public property of any arresting officer in Dinwiddie County.
Lem is bright, honest, and hardworking. Can I run a county with deputies like that?
Sure.
No, I can't. Like you saw at the press conference, Lem will go rogue.
He's got misplaced loyalties and a career focus. But with proper conditioning, Lem can be made malleable and easily brought in line with department expectations. We opened the re-education camp outside of town and put him through regular...
Hallucinogens will work faster. We put Lem in a windowless room, no sleep, poor ventilation, and music by John Cage and Philip Glass. Then, Sheriff, you swoop in with a calming voice and tender words.
Hold that thought. It has merit, but we don't have time. This has to be cleaned up now. Rockwell, I'm holding you responsible. How long has it been since you moved here from California?
It's been weeks? Months? I don't know. The days run together.
You and Winsome clean this up or I'm sending you back. Kill Pert, fire Lem, before lunch.
With that, we'll conclude this press conference.
Kill Pert and fire Lem. That's 2 tall orders to get done in just a little over an hour. But Sheriff Honeywell needs to get him off her plate before noon. That's when she'll receive the Rotary Club's Female Community Cornerstone Award. I never understood that award because cornerstones don't have a gender. Speaking of lunch, how is Bert doing in his sauté of lemon, butter, and garlic, stirred by an unknown hand? Peculiar and Padma are turning up the heat. Either Bert jumps out of the pan, or the unknown hand goes into the fire.
Thank you for listening to Amanda Kill, Episode 4, written and directed by Barry Cobbs. Featuring Amy Eversole as Peculiar Humphreys, Joseph K. Farmer as Rockwell Pfister and Waiter, Julia Salatti as Amanda Kahari, Julia Spears as Narrator, Laura Marie as Sheriff Sylvan Honeywell, NaTosha DeVon as Padma Hanshoot, and Tanner Pittman as Pert Undernear and Winsome Adolphus. Illustrated artwork by Paige Meredith, music by Lamont Coleman, and sound design by technical director Matt Etris. This has been an Arkansas Public Theater production. APT is a nonprofit organization that relies on patrons like you. If you enjoyed this production and would like to contribute, please visit arkansaspublictheater.org for more information. And please join us next week for Episode 5 of Amanda Kill.